Hi, my name is Melissa Hull Gallemore, and I'm the author of the book Lessons from Neverland. And Lessons from Neverland is really my personal story. It's a memoir. And what inspired me to share my story with the world is that my life has been challenging. It hasn't been easy. There have been many things that have come into my life and that have been difficult to deal with. I've had many blessings along the way as well, but some of those lows were really low. I lost my child, Drew, when he was 4.5 years old to an accidental drowning one day where I was home with my 2 little boys and I was exhausted and I fell asleep and he let himself outside, and I lived with the guilt and the shame and even the resentment and blame of others for years. And I let it really stop me. I let my pain keep me from living. And then for whatever reason, one day that changed, and I began to share my story. And I discovered that through sharing my story, things were shifting and changing inside of me. I realized that the pain that I felt wasn't necessarily this bad thing. I found that there were still blessings through that experience. Yes, it hurt to lose my little boy, and please don't think that I'm saying that I would trade him over feeling like this, feeling blessed, but I was blessed to have had him at all. You see, children are on loan. We all are not guaranteed, none of us are guaranteed our next breath. And he was with me for 4.5 years, and instead of mourning the time I didn't get, I decided to celebrate the time that I did. And I let the pain reveal things to me, like the tears that would flow were really just a mirror reflection of the love that I shared with him. And as bad as things felt in the moment, I could at least feel good about that. I could feel good about knowing that I loved my son and he loved me, and knowing that sharing my message was making a difference in the life of another person helped me heal my heart. I discovered that the way out of suffering is serving. Serving another person really does help you heal your own heart. And that all was my personal discovery, as you know, and it was a direct result of sharing my story, my life, my message, from my perspective. How many of you have a story that should be told? How many of you have something that the world needs? How many hearts or minds could you heal or change if you were willing to open up and share your story with the world? I encourage every single one of you that's listening to be brave enough to do that. The world is waiting for you, and you can. Your story can change the world.